guys. Like, everyone's known about the rise of Charlie.
Yep.
Absentpage is what his name is. I think he's beat
Charlie
everyone
McKinley.
multiple times now.
He's
beaten
taken
Logan multiple times now, right?
at least 2 sets.
Yeah, and when I say Logan is
We're talking Slayer.
Yeah,
Yep.
Slayer. But I mean, like, losers now too, right? Because winners, it's not that it doesn't matter, but like, Logan tends to play better in losers, at least to me.
I mean,
But anyway, back
it had
back
been
to
so
this
long
game.
since he had even gone to.
You guys like my fox though?
Ergo.
So the thing about Charlie that really impresses me is that he has stuff down the next tournament. Like, you can't come to this guy with the same tricks because he's already studied them all. He's already practiced them all.
I've seen it happen so many times. They'll surprise him with something. I mean, I've been able to take games off of him, and then I play him the next week, and nothing works.
Yeah,
he
nothing
knows
works.
exactly what you're gonna do.
Oh man, like, any other Fox Randall would have hit that. Guaranteed, any other Fox.
When he played him earlier today in winners, Kirby barely got any games.
None.
Any at all. I don't know if he maybe got like 1 or 2, and it was when you take the one thing Kirby's good at away from him.
It looks even uglier.
So hard.
And you guys see the speed of this guy. Like, I honestly think he's got to be the fastest Fox around nowadays.
Certainly, yeah.
And playing this guy is nerve-wracking because stuff that you can do on other people, it still works, but you got to be much tighter when you play this guy, you know?
And stuff that other people will mess up, he just won't.
No, he won't mess it up.
And so when you're thinking, well, most people can't get their shield pressure here, he's got it.
Yeah. So, and that's why to me it's been a pleasure to watch this guy lately.
Yeah,
coming
for sure.
up. But I know Randall has been able to beat him quite a few times before.
He beat him.
You know?
He beat him yesterday, actually.
What happened yesterday?
Punch out.
Oh.
So in grand finals, he beat him. Triple R beat him in winners, but then Absentpage came and won both grands.
Oh, won both grands. Okay.
I don't know what happened. I don't know if there was any weird, like, secondary shenanigans happening with Absentpage, but I just saw the bracket.
Yeah, let's say not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm assuming that Randall fair and square beat him. There was no sandbagging going on.
So, but the speed of this guy is just insane. In order for Randall to win this, it's hard because I'm talking in circles right now. I'm sorry, everybody.
Oh, no, I understand.
But I feel like...
Throw out the knowledge. I'm going to sit back and listen more to you and react to it because you've been here.
Yeah. As weird as it sounds, with the way this guy moves, I think Dreamland is a bad pick. And I think this is the best level he's got. Ceiling gets raised, but the level itself is kind of smaller. So it won't allow this guy to, like, run a train on you, you know?
Yeah, and he's not going to be able to escape quite as easily.
Yeah.
Maybe this. What would you think of Yoshi's in that circumstance? Then?
Yoshi's is another level that I think that one's better than Dreamland. If we're being honest, you know? Because this character just runs way faster than you. The combos are harder. And I understand the Dreamland's got, the extras as far as
you can survive
boundaries.
longer, but you're not getting much else out of it. Yeah. I can see why that would happen.
And as you guys can see, Randall opted to not take the power from Fox because unlike Falco, it doesn't do much for you.
You get percent, but that's it. And most of his kills are coming from, well, theoretically, a lot of his kills are coming from games.
Yeah, so if you guys did not know, Randall cannot... Oh, I even lost my train of thought. Most of his throws actually don't work if you struggle out of them.
And Absentpage has it down.
Yeah.
The set before this, every single time there was one of the throws that can be mashed out of, Absentpage would. Every single time. I don't think a single one hit.
Down and forward for sure. No,
down and back.
Down and up are the only ones that work.
Yeah, but it's back and forth that you
back and forth are you can just mash out, and it's not even a real thing anymore.
All of the back throws, every single one he got mashed out of.
And if you're really fast, you can actually like get out and punish him if he's doing one of those throws. Like there you go.
Exactly. But wow. Knew that he was going to mash out, and so he goes for up tilts right away now.
And see, that was the thing. Like, you guys saw Randall had that nice string, and he even got the grab to keep it going. Any other character's throw would have worked.
And it did. He's still under 48%.
Yeah. And the reason,
48%,
like, Randall knows that, but back throw is what he really needed to keep the pressure and throw the Fox off. But at this point, I think he should be aware that he knows it doesn't work, but opting for something else just sends him to a more advantageous spot on the stage. Like, the way this guy is keeping his space right now is really making things hard. And now you're even seeing more of the gun than before. Like, I think that's a good tool if you really don't know what you're doing. Ooh.
That was some slick
shine
movement.
like that, and there just goes the stock.
Yep.
Randall could have really used that because he was almost out of up throw, up air percentage.
Yeah,
Randall
he
again,
keeps going
he
for
went
back
for the
air,
back
it's
air.
not working.
Ooh, good job.
I mean, I know he doesn't want to keep going for down throw because he's not able to get any follow-ups off of it, but
Well, sometimes it's just
better
the flow
than-
of how you're playing. Like, oh, I need to send him that way, let me throw him that way.
yeah.
But to be cognizant of that half your throws won't work.
Especially, like, they'll work on most people, but
Yeah.
AP's going to mash out right away anyways.
Ooh. Now Randall's at a really dangerous percent because up throw, up air is all but a guaranteed. Ooh.
Just misses.
And Randall needed that up air because up air is Triple R's strongest move.
He's
He's
not really connecting a whole lot here.
No. And the thing is, too, with Kirby, you just need a couple hits
Yeah.
to get yourself started. But
And I'm not saying he's not getting combos, he's just not getting any hits half the time here. Like the stray one, sure.
ooh, there we go. So Randall need to take advantage of that. Maybe a wave dash in just to kind of scoop him out. And then
Put the pressure on
down there.
He's getting back every single time.
Yeah.
There hasn't been a single edge guard here. And it's not like what you were saying earlier, because he is the Kirby. He can't just revert to neutral and do it again.
Yeah. Like,
He needs those edge guards.
you guys gotta understand, Charlie definitely knows what he's doing in this. But, ooh, and see, that would have been so helpful, and so you gets hit with the full up smash. And see, that back throw was such a key because Charlie barely got out of that one, but he still got out.
Yep.
Had he not gotten out, I feel like Randall could have been able to take more advantage of that.
If he had not gotten out, it would have put him in a pretty rough position.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that's the kind of thing I'm talking about when I say he's ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He's learned that now. So Randall going back to the same stage. I do like the idea.
I think it's his best option right now.
Yeah.
You lost there, but it was close. It was close enough that I wouldn't call this a salty run back. He's not trying to prove a point. He's actually doing this because he thinks it's the best choice.
Oh, Randall had that kind of read. And it's hard because you got to be ready after that. Because he came back on the stage, but instead he rolled instead of just taking advantage of where he was at.
Jeez, the
Here
gun
comes
right
the laser
now.
sword. Whew. Okay. Missed that again. These are really starting to cost Randall.
I think it was Nakama Mine yesterday posted something about how watching this matchup often looks like Kirby going through like a bullet hell type game.
Oh, yeah.
When he's getting that gun going, it's firing. He's racking on so much damage.
Well,
And Kirby doesn't have a great way to close that gap when it starts to
no.
happen.
I think you actually make it worse by because you have to at that point approach.
Yep, because it's approach or take that free percent, and it's not happening.
One thing I will say is the percentage is probably better for him at this point because now it's going to take him out of that
up
there
throw,
goes
up air
another
range.
one. Up throw, up air range is not going to be a thing.
Do you happen to know what percents that actually is, or is it just a rough knowledge?
Rough knowledge. I want to say like 130, 140. You can't do it anymore.
Okay. Oh, that actually worked that time, and did not get anything
Randall
off
went
of it,
all the way
though.
off the stage for it.
Okay, gets the
Okay.
stage spike, but I don't think either of them are
I don't
super
think-
happy
yeah.
with that. They were both at a high enough percent that you can't say it was like a good trade for one. They're just
So
both
I
a stock
understand it's
lower.
harder too for him to edge guard, but he missed 3 or 4 edge guards that last stop. You know?
Yep.
And when you're not winning this neutral exchange, you need those. There we go.
Oh, this Fox movement, though. Like, in that case, he was getting hit by it, but he's got his dash dances into wave dashes and back out. And,
Yeah.
oh, it's just
Oh,
so
there we
crisp.
go.
It's so clean.
Oh, and there
No, he's-
another flub by Randall.
And that one wasn't even a mix-up. He just had one angle that he could go.
I'm telling you, man. That's the stuff that like Randall would have hit on like anybody else's Fox. And Charlie's
But
here,
Charlie's
man,
it's scary.
Charlie's a very scary player. There we go. Randall cleans it up. All right, that's not what he wanted to do. I know he wanted to come down with the forward air. Okay, he's got back. And at this
Take it
point,
to
I
the
wouldn't
center
even
stage.
mind the
Yeah.
laser storm. Come and hit me with them because you're going to take me out.
Oh,
of that
yeah,
range
at
for
this
the automatic
percent,
kill.
it's barely doing anything else.
It's even that kind of thing is a possibility too. But I think overall it's worth it to get him to stop moving.
Oh, certainly. Yeah, he's teched that every single time. You're not getting a lot of those easy jab resets at that point. And he's mixing up his techs. He's not like so many players. If they do get the tech, it's often tech in place because they're so surprised.
Yeah.
And he's gone out. He's gone in. He has just stayed there. And he's really making Randall work for it. This Fox is he's on his game right now. I think it's only a matter.
Rough.
Like I think it's only a matter of time before we see Absentpage as the #1 in the state.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I definitely, because like every tournament he gets the new stuff down. You know.
I know. I've talked to Slayer before. Then he says he's at the point where he doesn't really feel like he's learning a whole lot new.
Yeah.
He's not learning a whole ton of new stuff. He's applying what he knows, and he's able to perform better than everybody else, but the gap is closing.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's all these young kids.
You can see that every tournament from, like, a Charlie, too, man. So he's in a dangerous percent right now. And there, back to the
again,
work.
Just going to keep pointing out how it is not working for him.
Yeah. And see, like, you can even tell. I wish there is a way to see how many attacks people threw out. And right now, I feel like you're seeing so much more from the Fox.
Oh,
while
yeah.
Kirby's got to weave his way out.
Yep. Well,
I mean,
the Fox is able to throw out so many hitboxes so fast.
Yeah.
So quickly. The L-canceling, a shuffled aerial from Fox is going to be done and, like, onto the next spot much faster than anything from Kirby.
Oh, and he needed that one. Oh! Can he get this edge guard?
The platform messed him up.
And is it over?
Yeah.
Randall got the game.
So we saw that actually, not the last game, but the set before then. There was a couple of instances. Where, okay, what are we seeing the replay of right now? But there was a couple of instances where he would back throw right below the platform, knowing that he was going to get out of it, but put him in a weird spot on top of it.
Yeah. So talking to Randall, when Randall can, he bans this level over Stadium.
Over Stadium?
While I do think this is a good level, I don't think it's the best level. Both throws he just got out.
Both throws he got out, but Fox ran right into the second one. It was just an odd, but he took 6. It did 6% with 2 throws. That's not going to help you at all. He was a little cheeky there.
Oof.
Not worth it at all. He wanted an early kill, but it's not worth it at this point. Like, early kills are great if you have a very solid read on it, and Absentpage isn't the kind of player to just jump out and see what he can do.
Yeah.
He's going to stay on stage and figure out what's the prime opportunity.
Randall's got to get the edge guards. Oh. I know it's definitely tough. Definitely tough, especially with the way he mixes it in, and that's the side. With the way he mixes it in. But I've seen a couple that he's got to just take advantage of. And that's say he's not a great edge guarder, but
no, Randall is a great edge guarder. It's this that speaks levels to what Absentpage is capable of, and what his game plan is, his mentality.
I mean, it's hard. You've seen him bring out basically everything. Shorten, good angles, just coming back on stage.
Shorten, good angles. That was a wall jump shine back on stage.
Yeah.
So good.
Playing the kid sometimes, it just feels like he's thinking so much faster, you know?
He lives fairly close to me now, and so we've been able to do some friendlies, and it's just, I learn so much every time because he's so good.
You guys live together now? Live closer?
Not closer. He's like a short bus ride away from on his end.
You got that attack. Oh. And honestly, it's just so hard for like, it's a hard matchup. That's the best thing I can tell the people is it's a difficult matchup for the Kirby. And there's the game.
Line of 4 stock.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's your boy Charlie. It's your other boy Randall.
This is the kid to watch out for.
Yeah, man.
Where do you think? I know that Absentpage has actually messaged me on both like Facebook, also just like texting, things like that. He really wants to start making it out of state more. He wants to show what he can do on a national level. I know he wants to go to Smash and Splash. He wants to go to Big House, things like that.
Yeah.
Where? Because you've traveled a little bit more.
A little bit.
I know you.
They know me out in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Muck Life crew, by the way.
If any of you guys are tuning in.
Shout out to those guys.
Yup. We'd love to have you back again.